once again during the Trump era lawfare, where the using of the independent judiciary to go after political opponents has been escalated. So Letitia James in this past week was indicted on 2 counts, signed off by a federal grand jury for bank fraud and making false statements to a financial institution. A little background here. Back in 2018, Tish James ran for her office as Attorney General of New York to go after Donald Trump, and she was pretty explicit about it. She went after the Trump organization in a civil fraud case, won a huge judgment against Trump for inflating asset values in the organization. That litigation resulted in a huge judgment, and then a court later overturned it, saying it was excessive. Donald Trump now wants to make Letitia James pay similar consequences that he had to pay in her own life. And so back in earlier this year, the Federal Housing and Finance Agency referred James to the U.S. Department of Justice over misstating and misrepresenting several of her properties. They claim that she classified an investment property as her primary residence, saying that clearly it's not her primary residence because she lives in New York. This property is in Virginia. That she misstated the number of units on the applications. That she misrepresented family relationships in loan documents. The FBI opened a official criminal investigation. The U.S. Attorney's Office did not bring a charge. Trump got rid of the U.S. Attorney, replaced the U.S. Attorney with one of his cronies in what was very clearly a politically explicit move. And immediately thereafter, this case was brought against her. Now, it's worth saying that a grand jury signed off on this. So it is not just the Trump administration putting their fingers on the scales of justice, but it is worthy of saying that these are two serious charges against the Attorney General of New York. And with it comes some serious potential penalties. I think the bigger issue here is, given the last decade and longer, lawfare has just gotten out of control, where each party, each faction is using the what was supposed to be an independent judiciary to go after political opponents. This is yet again one more escalation in the lawfare modern history, and this time it's probably as explicit as it has been in a president directing a Justice Department that is supposed to be independent to go after what is an obvious political opponent.